Okay, today we're going to practice some more writing equations from different points of view, whether it's point slope or 2 points or just substituting in your m and a b. So we're kind of going to build each time on the previous section here. So the first thing we're just going to look at is just straight writing equations. Now you got to remember the magical formula is y equals mx plus b. Okay, m being our slope, b being our y-intercept. So let's take a look at the first examples. Now again, we're going to start off easy and work our way up to the more difficult problems. So in example 1, you can see we have m equals -4 and b equals 12. They're basically telling you what m is and what b is. You don't have to do any work. All you do is substitute these numbers in for the proper equation. So you take m here, substitute it in for m. You take your b value here, substitute it in for b. Okay? So, let's take a look at the first example. M equals -4, b equals 12. When you substitute, you end up with the following. Y equals, well, m is -4. You just bring down your x, don't touch x, plus our b, which is 12. That's it. That's all I'm doing there. All I'm doing is substituting in my m's, which was -4, put it next to x, and put in your b, which is 12. So what I'd like you to do right now is hit pause. So hit pause in a video and go ahead and do A, B, and C. Now, in a couple seconds, I'm going to reveal those answers. So go ahead and hit pause, and at about the 2-minute mark, you'll see the answers pop up. Okay, so you can see I have the 3 answers down below. I have y equals -2x plus 5. I have y equals -1/2 x plus 6. And here I have y equals 3x. Now, b is 0. You could have plus 0, but it's not necessary. Okay, so let's take a look at the next step in the process. And this is called slope point, or slope in a point, because what do? They give you a slope, they give you the point. Well, what's missing from the previous page is the b. We don't know what the b is. Well, we're going to do a little algebra again to find our b. Now, go ahead and write our equation, our magical equation, y equals mx plus b. Okay? So, what we're going to do, and I'm going to write that again right here, y equals mx plus b. So what we're going to do is substitute in all our values. Now, it's important to remember that an ordered pair is made up of an x coordinate and a y coordinate. So my 3 is x, and my 15 is my y value. So all I do now is substitute those values into my equation. The only thing I don't have is my b, which is why it's going to remain a b. So go ahead and do that. Y is 15. M, they tell you, is 4. They tell you what m is. It's right here. There's m. X is 3, because I get that from my ordered pair, so times 3. Plus b. I'm just going to make that a capital so you don't think that's a 6. So capital B. So go ahead and do your math. So 15 equals 12 plus b. Then to get b by itself, I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. So -12 minus 12, 3 equals b. So I have my b. And what are the 2 things you need? You need an m, you need a b. As soon as you get an m, as soon as you get a b, you can write your equation. So my equation for this problem would be y equals 4x, because I got that from my m, and I just calculated b to be 3. Okay? So take a look at the next one real quick. I'm going to kind of go a little faster here. So again, write y equals mx plus b. Substitute in your values. So y is -11. M, they tell us right there, is -2. X from the ordered pair is 4. Plus capital B, so I don't know that it's 6. Go ahead and do your math. So whoa, what happened there? Yikes. -11 equals -8 plus B. Add 8 to both sides. Use your calculator here. Negative 11 plus 8 is a negative 3 equals B. So I have an M, I have a B, write my equation. Y equals negative 3x, I'm sorry, negative 2x. Yikes. Y equals negative 2x minus 3. Okay, so go ahead, I'm going to hit pause, try D and E, and I'll reveal the answer at about the 5-minute 45-second mark. So go ahead and hit pause. Okay, so you can see for D I got y equals 1x plus 5, and just you can show you my substitution up top. You can see the color code. 9 goes in for my y, 1 goes in for my m, and 4 goes in for my x value in that equation. For part E I get y equals negative 5x plus 2. Okay, take a look at the last section. Okay, now here we don't have an M, we don't have a B, so we have to go ahead and calculate that. And here is where our M equals y minus y over x minus x comes into play. So remember, xy, xy. So go ahead and fill in your M. So that's going to be 1 minus 10, because those are my x's, over 5 minus 2. So that equals negative 9 over 3, which equals negative 3. So that's my M. So now it's very similar to the last problems that we did, where we have our M. So here's my M. And we have a point. It doesn't matter which point we choose. We can choose 5, 1, or we can choose 2, 10. But I'm going to use that in my y equals mx plus b. So I have an M, and I have a point, so I will use 210 here. So substitute in my y value, which is 10, substitute in your m, which is negative 3, substitute in your x, which is 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So y is 10, m we just calculated to be negative 3, x I'll get from the same ordered pair, which is 2, plus b. Again, very similar to the previous problems. So 10 equals negative 6 plus b, add 6, 16 equals b. So all I need is a b and an m, and I'm good to go. Write my equation, y equals negative 3x plus 16. Okay, so let's take a look at the second section, second problem here. Same thing, I don't have my m yet, so I'm going to go ahead and calculate that by doing my y over y minus y over x minus x. So m equals y minus y over x minus x. So when I do that, I get 1 minus negative 1 over 3 minus 5. 1 minus negative 1 is a positive 2. That's what the calculator says. 3 minus 5 is negative 2. That gives me an m of negative 1. So write y equals mx plus b. Now again, you have 3 of the 4 parts. I do not have the b. I have my m. I just calculated. I get my y and my x from one of the ordered pairs. This time let's choose 3, 1. So go ahead and substitute all the values in. The y value is 1 from the ordered pair. My m I just calculated to be negative 1 times my x, which is 3, plus b. I don't know what that is yet. Do your math. 1 equals negative 3 plus b. Add 3 to both sides. 4 equals b. So again, I have my m, I have my b. I'm good to go. Write my equation. Y equals negative 1x plus 4. Okay, so go ahead and try F and G. I will write down the answers at the 10-minute mark. So hit pause if you haven't hit pause yet. Do 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 do. Okay, so here you can see f, I get y equals 5x minus 7. Again, I find the slope to be 5. Substitute all my numbers in here, solve for b. B is negative 7, so y equals 5x minus 7. For g, I figured out my slope to be 6. Substitute my y, my slope, and my x in to solve for b. When I do that, I get 2 equals b, so therefore y equals my slope, which was 6, x plus my y-intercept, which is 2. Okay, hope this helps. See you out there.